What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR. Why am I wearing these headphones? Maybe because my hair is a mess. Maybe I should leave it on. Anyway, today we are going to be reviewing Joker, a movie that I did not expect to be as such of a big hit as it was. Not because I don't think a movie about Joker can work. That's not what I mean. It's just because I am so upset that it took me so long to watch this until just now. But let's go ahead and get to the synopsis, and then we'll review the actual movie. Forever alone in a crowd, failed comedian Arthur Fleck seeks connection as he walks the streets of Gotham City. Arthur wears two faces. The one he paints, the one he paints on for his job as a clown, and the gaze he projects in a fluent attempt to feel like he is part of the world around him. Isolated, bullied, and disregarded by society, Fleck begins to slowly descend into madness as he transforms into the criminally insane criminal mastermind known as Joker. I don't know why. Anyway, that's the synopsis of the movie, and I don't know what took me so long. I actually own a physical copy of this movie, just never got around to watch it. And this movie is freaking great. Like, it is such a well acted film. Like, it's probably one of the most well acted films I've seen in a long time. I think I gotta look at the cast for this. Um is it Joaquin Phoenix? Is that how you say it? He plays I'm just gonna say Joker. Joker in such a different way. It's such a unique take on the character. And it's just super interesting the whole way through. I don't think every slow moment, every big moment, nothing feels like it should have been cut out or anything. Like, this is and when it gets to the more like the shock of the stuff, it's like, dang, this is like a brutal movie. And it dives into a whole bunch of stuff about mental health, and just a whole bunch of stuff, which is insane and handles it really well, in my opinion. I think and also it can be very unsettling. Also, there's some world building in here. Also, I think, with see like a young Bruce Wayne in here. You see like Thomas Wayne and everything, which is interesting. And personally, I would be super down to see this version of the Joker actually go up against a version of Batman. I don't think they're trying to do that with this with this. I know there's a sequel, like, as of recording this. I think the trailer like just dropped as of recording this. But overall, this movie is like, it is. I cannot think of a single flaw in the film. It's that difficult. It is. I cannot think of a single flaw this movie has. That's like, and maybe I thought about. I'm recording this review right after watching it. Like, so maybe I let my brain settle a little longer. Um, maybe maybe it would have done so, but personally, man, this movie is like insane, like in all the right ways. Like, and like, it's just, I don't know. It's like, it's super unsettling at scenes, but then there's also some like some sympathy that you feel for the Joker in this, and it's probably one of my favorite portrayals of the character. I think it's and I'm so upset at myself for taking this long to watch this film. Like, it is one of those movies where I'm like, why did I hold back on watching this for so long? But hey, at least for me, I had to wait long for the sequel because I just watched this movie today and the trailer got today as well. So, um, but this movie, guys, like, man, it's genuinely insane, like in a good way. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of negatives, and nothing's coming to mind. Um, I feel like every scene has a purpose. 'Cause I guess there's a one thing that I get like there's this like kind of love spoilers a little bit love interest that is in the movie a bit, but it's not actually, it's all in his head, which um you could say that could have been cut, but also I think it adds to just like how uh messed up this guy is. And I think overall this the movie does it just handles the subject matter and the tension. Oh, then the talk show scene. Oh my goodness! Like you're like gripping your chair watching that. Like it's, and when all of a sudden when what happens, like whoa, and surprisingly you actually do see something from the, but it's pretty much obvious. I'm surprised they included it with the stuff with you know, Bruce Wayne's origin. That's all I'm gonna say there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Um, but overall, man, this movie is like insanity in all the right ways. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say critics. This has been over time because I think it used to be higher. It's got a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm pretty sure it used to be higher. Um, and, but I was just given an 88, and personally, I think it deserves higher. Like I'm saying, like this is a near perfect movie in my opinion. Like I don't say that very often. Like I don't, from a critical perspective, from a personal perspective, whatever. I think there's not much I can say. Um, like it definitely handles the drama very well, and then like there's like one scene in here. If you personally, if you're a horror fan, you like kills, I guess. Yeah, you'd appreciate the effects on one moment in the film, and but like obviously it's not that kind of movie though. I feel like horror fans, me personally, I was more like in shock. I'm like, you know, when that scene, you know what's coming, but like you're like, when is it? And then like as soon as you realize it, I was like, oh crap, it's happening, and like it's such a well made film. I think it is a phenomenal piece of film, and I think I'm really tempted to give it a 5 out of 5. And have I ever given a 5 out of 5 before? I don't even know. Um, I know on my very first review, I gave it a bajillion or something, or whatever that was in my first ever movie. Um, but I give this movie, I'm just gonna say it. I'm giving this movie a 5 out of 5. I think it is that good. It might actually be one of my favorite comic book movies ever made. I think it's that good. I think it is very good. It it's up there as one of the best Joker performances. Like, and I know there was like some talk of people being like, "Oh, this should be the Joker in the Batman universe, the movies with Robert Pattinson." And personally, people that were saying that, I don't know, they're not doing that, but people were saying that. I can see why they'd want to see that with that version of Batman. But also, if they ever did anything with a Batman with this version of Joker, I think they'd have to do it differently too. Um. But overall, this is a great film, and I think if you haven't seen it, you need to watch this. I make it's getting me excited for the sequel. With the rumors and stuff about it being a musical, I hope that's still true. Cause I'm very with how good this was. I'm very interested to see like turning into a musical. Even though I found out recently that it was a jukebox musical. If it's even actually a musical anymore at this point, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Bye.